Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 853 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, the crypto market has crashed below its formerly more than $1 trillion market cap, with Bitcoin and Ethereum plummeting even as Bitcoin has hit an all-time high hash rate. Just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so the crypto market is an absolute bloodbath today, with Bitcoin having dropped to a trading price of roughly $23,250 USD at the time of recording. This is its lowest since about December 2020. This is a decline of approximately 17.4% in the past 24 hours alone, but of course follows a notable downturn beginning last Friday, that's June the 10th, not to mention a rocky last couple of months in general. Similarly, Ethereum has plummeted to a trading price of about $1,225, down around 19% itself in the past 24 hours. This crashing of the two largest cryptocurrencies by market cap has dragged much of the market with it, bringing the total crypto market capitalization to below $1 trillion for the first time since February 2021. This is according to data from CoinMarketCap. CNBC cites factors such as rampant inflation continuing and the U.S. Federal Reserve expected to hike interest rates this week to control rising prices, as well as the crypto market's general correlation with stock market trends. These are reasons for the crash cited by CNBC. Vijay Ayar, the Vice President of Corporate Development and International at crypto exchange Luno, told CNBC, quote, "Since November 2021, sentiment has changed drastically given the Fed rate hikes and inflation management. We're also potentially looking at a recession, given the Fed may need to finally tackle the demand side to manage inflation. All this points to the market not completely having bottomed, and unless the Fed is able to take a breather, we're probably not going to see bullishness return." End quote. AR went on to say, quote, "We could see much lower Bitcoin prices over the next month or two." End quote. Cointelegraph reports that this crash coincides with an all-time high in Bitcoin's Hashrate, which is a network security measure based on computing power for mining of Bitcoin. The all-time high is 231.428 exahash per second. An excerpt from the article itself highlights the strengths of the market, possibly offering a silver lining to today's news. Quote, "Despite the market crash that threatens to wipe numerous crypto projects out of existence, the Bitcoin ecosystem continues to strengthen its core by consistently recording new all-time highs for hash rate, network difficulty, and network capacity. In addition, the Bitcoin Lightning Network, the Layer 2 technology built on Bitcoin, increased its capacity to 4,000 Bitcoins, furthering its goal to enable faster and cheaper peer-to-peer Bitcoin transactions. With continued support from miners, traders, and developers, Bitcoin remains well-positioned to be hosted on the most secure blockchain network in the world." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.